Thank you, EA, for allowing me to participate at this event. Welcome to Firestorm, guys. I hope you're all doing good. Obviously back from Sweden, and we've got some gameplay for you today. So this is the start of Firestorm. You get to choose your class: Assault, Medic, Support, or Recon. This is visual only, so there are no benefits to selecting a Medic, for example. You don't get any extra bandages or anything like that. So this is a hangar, absolutely awesome. The lights go off. Honestly, I would love for this hangar to be in the standard multiplayer. Absolutely amazing, honestly. It reminds me of Fort Devoe in some way. Anyway, we are moving on to the actual game here. 10 times the size of Hamada. That is just insane. Honestly, it is absolutely massive. The circle there is predetermined. It's not going to be the same on every single game. I like that. That's going to keep it fresh. Lots of replay value. And this plane, look at the plane. It looks friggin' amazing. The graphics, honestly, this is running on ultra settings, 144 Hz. Sadly here though, I was stuck on a 60 Hz monitor, and well, we'll talk about that later on. So, ring of fire around the map. Quite a snowy area, this top of the mountain here. It's not all like that, so don't worry. It's not like the maps in multiplayer where the snow maps are kind of a little bit uninspired in places. I'm not gonna lie, a little bit not quite as good as some of the other maps. Anyway, it feels good. This map does feel good. Anyway, we're dropping in here. Teammate goes for the other building over there. I'm gonna go inside this one. Sadly, no weapons. Just my luck. This was literally, I think it was the second game I played. I got so unlucky. But don't worry about it. Take out this geezer. And we're going to get the revive. I think that animation there is a little bit bugged. I'm not sure if it's meant to look quite like that. I don't know. Anyway, sadly no weapons in here. We do we have a grenade? No, we don't have a grenade. No, we don't. So we're going to find, or try to find some more weapons. There is absolutely nothing in here, sadly. But don't worry about it, we got a gunfight here. This is one of the first ones I got into. MP40, obviously. Trying to outplay me, this one. Cheeky peek there. Enemy armor broken. But I'm not going to fall for that. I'm going to fall back, get a better position. And win the gunfight, of course. MP40, pretty good choice. Definitely recommend it. Now, we are healing up here. It's pretty easy to do. Nothing fancy you have to do there, just like other BR games. Looting is a little bit messy. I kind of wish the items were dispersed a little further out. Medium armor there. Do remember, you need to replenish the armor plates, which you'll see in a second. Anyway, this is a different area of the map. It's a train station. I'm not sure of the exact name. Each area is very different. And what's... Oh, this is a drop-in, actually. If you manage to get one of these, you can call in a vehicle. I'm not sure if it's completely random. I'm not too sure, actually. And here's a clip actually replenishing our armor. At the bottom there, you can see a little slot, 50 HP on the armor, and 150 HP overall. So you can take a few more bullets than the standard game. I'd probably say it feels kind of closer to BF1. Sturmgewehr here. I should not have shot that guy. Thinking about LMG. But you know me, I can't play with an LMG. No. It feels dirty. It does feel dirty. Can you hear that alarm in the background? That is somebody going for a tank. You'll see that very soon. Now this area here, barracks similar to Aerodrome, but definitely so much more interesting to play. Look at the layering here. I love it. I love it so much. I can't believe areas like this are not in the standard multiplayer. They're so good, so good. I'm going to push for this guy. Enemy downed. Gotta finish him off, of course. You do get a moment to use your pistol when you're down, but it's you don't get much health. You're gonna go down pretty quickly. Now this, oh dear, this was a mistake. I should have gotten out of this area. That's another team over there, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm totally screwed. Totally screwed. Honestly, in this game, it is not like the standard multiplayer. If you're on low HP, you got to get out of that area. So this is actually the bunkers where the tanks are kept. Now you got to have one teammate either side. And in this instance, I actually decide to bail because the Firestorm is coming in. So I'm actually going to help him open this just a little bit. You can actually open one door at a time, which you'll see later on. Now you can see the ring of fire coming in. Honestly, it's kind of scary. Not super scary, but you don't really want to be near it. And you'll see why very shortly. It doesn't take away too much health. Now look, this is actually, I'm running away from my teammates here. I decided they're going to get caught in the storm, or caught in the ring of fire, sorry. There's another team there. Did you see that? There was 3 people. Teammates are coming in the tank. They're outside the ring of fire in the tank. I'm like, what the hell are you guys doing? Now look at this. Oh, I get a couple of hits, but it's all over. It's all over. So you can actually be on the edge here. You can take a little bit of damage. It's not too fast, the initial circles. But look, you cannot see anything. If you're right on the edge, you cannot see anything. There is a team right in front of me as well. This is just, you don't want to be outside, honestly. You can't see much around you. Look, there's the vehicle. I'm totally screwed here. Teammates are coming in behind me on the tank. But this is not a good place to be. I am about to get spotted here. Look at that visibility. That's what I really like about this. It's not like other BRs where you can, you know, use the circle to your advantage. I think in this game, you're going to see a lot of players trying to perhaps stay away from it. Because, again, the visibility, you can't really see anybody through it. You will at times, but I don't think you're going to be wanting to be anywhere near that, sorry. Take out this guy. That's the same guy. I knifed him earlier. I'm going to ignore that loot there. And we're going to see if I can take out these other enemies over here. I'm not sure where they've gone. But quite difficult to see enemies at times. But the visibility is definitely it's definitely much more improved than the standard multiplayer. There were only a few situations where I was like, you know what, I couldn't see that guy. Or maybe that needs to change a little bit, but it's not like the standard multiplayer where it seems like there's someone in every single bush or behind every rock or blending into, you know, every rock. There was never, I never really got that feel, which I'm really happy about. And we'll talk about that later, actually. There is a situation where you can barely see a guy, but the way the map plays out, it's not really an issue. I'll explain what I mean by that later on. Anyway, so we're pushing up the mountain here. Don't want to be down there. And look how the weather changes. I love that. That is so cool. That is so cool. I hope DICE plays with that a little more in the future. Now, here's the heli. Now, sadly, when you get into a heli, make sure you've set up your keyboard correctly. Nope, 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 nope. This was the first game after I actually switched computers. We had some audio issues on the first one, but it just didn't work out. But anyway, here's what the heli is actually like. There are no weapons on this, by the way. So you're gonna need some teammates with you. If you're playing in a solo game, I would advise probably not going for the heli. Probably not really worth it. The helis do have fuel, by the way. So do tanks. And you got to keep an eye out on that. So if you pick a tank early on, don't be moving around too much. You might not be in it by the end of the game. So here's another clip of the weather changing, actually. This time we're going from the top to the bottom of the mountain. These guys with me, it was a shame we weren't communicating because honestly, we got stuck in this area for ages. These guys wouldn't move. And it's kind of annoying, actually. Not gonna lie. That's a topic for another time. But I wish that this event that it was all set up properly for comms. At times, you know, I was with YouTubers, streamers, and whatever. But other times, I was just playing with an employee somewhere. I don't know where they were playing, and there was just no communication, which kind of weakened the experience for me. I think in this you are definitely going to need some heavy communication to do well. Quite honestly, do believe that, which is a good thing in my opinion. If you're a strong solo player, you'll be okay. But I definitely saw the benefit of communication here. Now this guy is in the vehicle. I think he spotted me, so I'm just like, you know, is he going to come this way? I don't want to get trampled. Oh, that was close. Nah, it wasn't close at all. You got wrecked. But yeah, I was playing on a 60 Hz monitor there. I think the AD spam is a little bit much in this. That guy was going left and right like crazy, and didn't enjoy that, gotta be honest. Bit risky going for the reload there, but I don't know. There's something in that moment where I was just like, nope, I'm not gonna survive that, and I only just managed to stay alive with 3 HP. I gotta be honest in this game, it's a little trickier than other BRs. Going up against multiple opponents, you'll see a clip later on, you get absolutely shredded. If you're not in the right position, with enough armor, at the right time, and peeking at the right time, with the right weapon, you are gonna struggle in some places, I'm not gonna lie. So, I'm not saying go camp everywhere, you don't want to do that in this game. Camping is... I'm not even joking, you'll see. If you camp in this game, you will get shredded. Everything can be destroyed pretty much. Now this is another game here. This is actually my first ever game in Firestorm. We're going here to Minerva Docks, I believe. Absolutely gorgeous, this map. I have no idea what is down here, so I'm just like watching the teammates. Let's see where these guys go. Can't see any enemies over here. You'll notice that in quite a few clips actually. Some areas are super busy, some areas were kind of empty. The pacing, I've got to say, I feel like the pacing is pretty good, but there were times when I was like, you know, maybe this needs to be sped up a little bit. And of course, I drop in and get Panzerfaust, another Panzerfaust, some grenade launcher there. Sadly, no weapons, so I just gotta bomb it out of there. Hopefully, we can find another one. There we go, Car 98K. Now, sniping in this game, don't be thinking you can one-shot, headshot everybody. That's not how it works at all. Part of me thinks maybe it should be like that. Maybe it should. Maybe there should be a sniper in the game that comes with a, I don't know, a 6x scope, and you can get one-shot headshots. You know, there's a benefit to using it. You can get the one-shot headshots. But if you're not a good sniper, your aim isn't on point, it's not going to be easy. I think that would be the way to balance it. Part of me, though, I don't know. If you're good at Battlefield, get used to sniping. There could be an issue if it was a one-shot headshot. It could be an issue. It could be frustrating. But anyway, so we looted up there, and this is how some situations play out. That was a nice shot there, even if I do say so myself. So this guy's over here. I assume he's got some teammates nearby. Has to. Thinking of pushing left over here. And look at this cheeky burger. Look at this cheeky burger. Where is he? Where is he? He's been suppressed, so he gets spotted there. Not too sure how I feel about that. I don't know if you saw it, but it's very brief. Very brief. Now, there is a guy in that little hut over there, and I'm thinking, you know, I'm going to get sandwiched here. There's a hit. 77. Second hit. 3 hits. That's a hell of a lot. Tried to take a shot on him in the window, but he's not there. And here, I'm actually going to try and wallbang it. I'm not too sure if you can shoot through that, but you know me, I got to test it out. Oh, that was a beautiful headshot. Listen to the ring of fire. Did you hear that? That's amazing. I love that. Honestly, the audio in this is so good. It is so good. I could hear footsteps all the time in the base game. That's definitely an issue. I'm sure many of you have experienced that. And this is what I mean about camping. If you're hiding in a building, someone's going to blow it up. So don't be hiding in a building for too long, especially if you're in the final circles. They may give you an advantage, but if people have got explosives, that's soon gonna go away. So this guy over here, I don't know what he was doing. There's another hit marker on him. He's still inside this hut. Go for another shot on the window. I can barely see him, but you know, if we get the shot, we get the shot. Teammates are pushing in now. Again, I wasn't communicating with these guys on mics, which is a shame. Honestly, I feel like that's it kind of let down my experience a little bit, because, you know, obviously this is a team-based game. It's definitely going to be really enjoyable with playing with others. You know, I'm mainly a solo player. I was a bit disappointed I wasn't on mics, I've got to say. Anyway, we're going to get another dink on him. Enemy armor broken. Just missed that. Another hit. And this guy, I'm just like, you know what? Screw this guy. Screw this guy. What is he doing? I don't even know. All that, look at that. Even the debris hurts him, but he's still alive. I'm just like, come on, just die already. There we go. Finally, enemy downed. The ring of fire is coming in, so I don't need to go over there. So we actually leave this place. And as soon as we leave it, there's still another guy over here. I have no idea how he survived over here for so long. We didn't see him. But look at this cheeky beggar. Once again, I'm just like, screw this guy. Destroyed. Teammate takes out another player on the floor, and we have 2 kills. 33 alive. So looting up once again. Definitely recommend you look at the icons and not at the direct loot. You can pick up quicker. If you look at the actual loot on the ground, you may, you know, click on the wrong thing. A little bit annoying. As you can see, the pacing of the game, you're not getting shot at all the time. There's not always enemies near you, and I think that maybe needs to change a little bit. It might just be that, you know, at these events, often, you know, some people are just exploring. Some people might be trying to, I don't know, record reloads or stuff like that. That's what happens. So maybe the map is not as active as it might be in a public lobby. And that's why I really can't wait to play it in a public lobby, because it's always very different from an event. It definitely is. So anyway, that's some of the pacing issues that you see in this gameplay, or my own issues with the game. I think it is just because it's one of these events. It's not like playing in an actual full lobby where people are actually, you know, rushing around and playing the game. Anyway, so we're going to try and go for the tank here. This is so loud. You can hear it pretty much all the way across the map. I'm pretty sure you can. It's definitely from quite a distance, and you are very exposed. Now we're gonna go through the entire clip here just to show you how long it actually takes. Part of me thinks they should change it so that if you let go, it would shut the door again. Part of me thinks that should be the case. And I'm not too sure about having it so one person can open the door halfway, or, you know, open one side, jump in the tank like I'm doing here, and then open the second side. I'm not sure about that. Is that balanced? Should it be like that? I don't know. I don't know. But here, I'm thinking about some strategies. Imagine opening the door on one side, sit down there, wait for the enemies to come in, ambush them. That could be interesting. I think DICE should play with stuff like that in the future. I hope they do. So, look at the graphics. Absolutely amazing. Now the tanks, a lot of you left me comments saying you're concerned they might be too powerful. They are very powerful. I mean, just watch this. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I thought we were going to take out a building straight away there. No, I decided not to stay on the hill there because I was a little bit exposed. If there's a tank on the map, trust me, you're going to know about it. They are quite visible. It's not like the multiplayer where you can often, you know, kind of miss them in the, you know, the fast-paced action. I mean, look at that. If there's anybody inside, they're not getting back up again. Definitely not. But here, we actually get hit. We're actually about to get sandwiched Now this is where we're going to address your concerns. The tank is very powerful if you're in the right places. Oh, there's another not supply drop, an airstrike kind of thing. What's it called? Artillery barrage? I think it's called that. But there's fuel in the tank, by the way. Just in case you missed that. So there's another team ahead of me. But check this. We actually get hit in the rear. And this is where I've got to bail. So the tank, very strong, but also very risky. And that's a sports car. Just comes out of nowhere. I don't know what they were doing in that, but that's hilarious. That's the battlefield moments that we've definitely been missing. So I get hit with the Panzer. Enemy armor broken. I'm thinking of pushing here. But look at this. There's one guy. Now this is where the visibility is not an issue, but you've definitely got to be aware of it. So I'm looking for this guy's head. There it is. You can just see it. See how it blends in? You'll see that here and there, but there was never a feel of the visibility is so bad that you could never see an enemy. There was none of that. I get that a lot in multiplayer, and I understand a lot of people's concerns with that. But in this, there were very few moments where I was like, visibility is really an issue. Another enemy hit there. Now, I had to change up my position there. I realized the ring of fire is going to come in. I'm out in the open. That tank is probably going to disappear soon off the screen. There's only so long I can stay there. And I decide, you know what? Screw that. We're going to push into the circle and see if we can survive over here. Now, sadly, I know a lot of you guys are hoping for a win. I only got so many hours played. There's so many teams. There's only so many servers. Look at the graphics here. That is gorgeous. That's a tractor, by the way. Every time I went near a tractor, I got shot. I am not joking. I think people were hunting people down. They were definitely trying to stop YouTubers from jumping on those tractors. But anyway, so the combat is quite interesting here, actually. It's not all super close range. There's lots of mid-range. And look at this. I've been sandwiched here. I am on my own. Lovely shot on that guy. Lovely follow-up shot. And another one. But yeah, getting a win was tough. I'm not going to lie, guys. I wasn't with a squad that was communicating all the time. Not at all, really. I was often stuck on my own like this, getting sandwiched, and it's tricky. It's not like Apex, where you can where you can whip out a wingman and just like destroy an entire squad. If they've got the positioning on you like this, and they've got the armor and everything else, you are definitely at a massive disadvantage. So honestly, I pretty much only got to play like 5 games, I think it was. 5 full games. There was issues with the audio, which meant I couldn't record initially. That was a lovely headshot, by the way. So I really need to play this in a public lobby and spend more time with it. 'Cause, you know, right now, just wasn't enough time to play the game. A little bit disappointed by that. I was expecting more gameplay hours and, you know, some actual better communication, because that's what Battlefield is about. So anyway, this is this gameplay here. Trying to push this squad. I'm like, if I stay in that building, I'm probably not going to survive. Taking my time here. Honestly, I should have just healed up. But the ring of fire was coming out. I think I made a mistake. I don't know. I don't know about this lobby. I was getting sandwiched. I was like, I've got to move out of there. But at the same time, is it wise? I don't know. And look at this. I decided, okay, I'll get the high ground. I'll take them out easy, and then another team blows up the building. And then just like that, I'm dead. That happens so often. But, I mean, look at this ring of fire. That was, look, there was another team over there. There's 2 teams. One team was outside. Another team was over here. I was just in a bad place. In a really bad place. There's another team that just died. Honestly, it gets pretty hectic. It really does. But yeah, I hope to get a win. I thought I was going to get a win. But honestly, I played, I think it was 4 or 5 full games. I wasn't in a squad that was communicating, so it was kind of a little bit frustrating at times. It is how it is. In a room full of players, there can only be so many winners. And that's just the way Firestorm plays. I'm sure we'll get some wins when it comes out. Don't worry about that. And we'll be making more tits videos and all of that jazz. Anyway, I'm going to leave this here. Firestorm is looking very promising so far. There are no major issues with the game for me. Maybe the pacing needs to be a little bit better. I'm not too sure about the weapons. I feel like maybe there should be like item pickups like scopes, attachments and stuff like that, and not relying on just, you know, picking up the best weapon in the game that has a scope attached to it. Well, not the best weapon, but there are different tiers to weapons. I don't know, part of me thinks maybe there should be an attachment system. I'd love to hear your thoughts about that. But as it is, I'm happy with it. Honestly, the game felt good. The frame rate was amazing. When the Ring of Fire is coming in, there was really no issues with that destroying buildings. Honestly, it's really smooth. The map is looking pretty great. There's lots of variety. No area is exactly the same. You'll see buildings that are similar in design, color, and everything, but there's definitely lots of potential for variety in engagements and stuff like that, which I'm really happy about. Battlefield definitely needed that, and my voice is actually going here, so we're gonna wrap it up. This is actually fun. Definitely recommend playing in a squad. It's definitely got a Battlefield feel about it, and yeah, really excited about the future of Battlefield and Firestorm. I hope you guys have enjoyed this Firestorm gameplay. Do drop a like if you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you have any more questions, do drop a comment down below. I'll see you soon. Take it easy.